Hello. Now all of my clients come to me usually with back issues or with back pain. Now a lot of this is down to posture. So as I say to them, a strong back starts with a good posture. So today I'm going to show you how to stand correctly where the back has all the natural curves through its back. So it minimises the amount of shock that goes through the back when you're walking, standing, sitting or jumping. So first of all we're going to start with the standing position. Good posture. As I said before, strong back starts with a good posture position. So let's first of all make sure we've got our feet in the right place. So we need to make sure that our feet are underneath the hips, okay? They're not sticking out to the side. If they are, bring them in as far as it feels comfortable for you. Okay, starting from the top, imagine someone's pulling you from the crown of the head. So as they pull you up, the head is lifted and the top two vertebrae on your neck are extended, making you that much taller. Look straight ahead. If you tend to look down the body, the rest of the body will go with you and your posture will be lost, or the good posture. So from there, roll the shoulders down to the side, like so. Okay, so we've got the shoulders level with the ears, avoiding this position and this position. Working our way down to the hips and the pelvis. Okay, you want to avoid this position and avoid this position. So ideally we need to have that halfway. So just rock to and fro the pelvis in that position. Find somewhere where the hip bones and pubic bone are level. Working our way down. Knees are soft. They're neither locked out or bent like so. So try and just have somewhere in between the slight bend in the knees. With the feet, let's balance evenly on those feet. So we have big toe, little toe and heel. I want you to move yourself forward and back. Keeping the feet connected to the floor, you may find that you lean more to the back, maybe more to the side. So try and adjust that pressure on the feet so they're even. Hold that still. We now have ears, shoulders, hips, knees and ankles in alignment. From there, then we need to get the centre nice and strong. Okay, so the centre here, we've got the transverse abdominis muscle and the pelvic floor muscle. It actually holds everything in. The transverse abdominis muscle is a muscle that's attached from the rib cage down to the hip bones. Wraps all the way around your body and around your back. So sometimes it's referred to as a corset or a core muscle around that area. So first of all, we need to work that pelvic floor. Now both men and women have pelvic floors, which might be surprise some of you guys. Okay, so we're going to imagine we've got a lift shaft going from the ground floor here to the pubic bone up to the navel. Okay, from there, take a deep breath in and you're going to lift that pelvic floor up. It's that sensation of stopping mid-flow, as said for both men and women. Hold it right at the top, it's 100%. You can't hold that any tighter. Lower down to the 5th floor. And then a little bit more down to the 3rd floor, roughly 30% tension. Keeping that there. Now let's work the other abdominal muscles. So draw the navel in about an inch. So as you pull in, make sure we don't pull any more, because when we do, we then start getting this tilt pelvis. So we need to keep the pelvis in that neutral position with those natural curves through your back and your lower back here. So from there, let's now draw that navel in an inch, okay, and try and widen across the hips here. So if you actually had say a tight pair of trousers that you're just about zipping up, imagine they're really tight. You've just got them zipped up, so you're squashed in and you're really nice and wide here. Now that's 100%. Release that halfway. Then release a little bit more, down to roughly about 30%. Now this position you should be able to hold without thinking about it. So it's not you're not holding it, or it's hard to hold that position for a long period. Okay, so it's a nice comfortable position. So that way we can actually help protect our back in any everyday things we do, whether that's picking things up from the floor, picking children up, picking heavy boxes up, anything like that. So from there, that's good posture standing. How about sitting? A lot of my clients are office-based people that tend to get a lot of backaches. Now they think it's down to the chair. Normally, sometimes it can be down to the chair, but sometimes it can be down to the fact we're sitting down for long periods of time and we can feel these muscles are tightening up. Now the hip muscles here are actually connected to the lower back area as well. So if we can get a good posture sitting up, it will help to reduce some of that tension going through the hips, but we do need to do other stretches as well for that. So let's bring ourselves down to sitting. Most office chairs, when we're sitting at our desks, we tend to slouch, especially if you're over the keyboard and you're typing away. So what we need to try and do is try and get the body nice and tall, as if we were standing up. So looking from the side, look straight ahead, exactly the same as when we were standing. We need to look straight ahead. Someone's pulling from the crown of the head, so that head comes up, and we're not looking down this way, but bring the chin back slightly. From there, once again, the shoulders are down. Now, I want you to lift the rib cage up, out from your pelvis. So as you lift up, you instantly come up nice and tall. Right, we're going to keep that nice there. The legs are going to stay the same, keeping roughly the feet flat so the knees are level with the hips, trying to avoid the knees being higher than the hips because that can cause other back and hip issues. Okay, so we're in this position here. We've got the good posture, but have we got that centre held in tight? Okay, so we can do exactly the same when we're standing up. Make sure we lift that pelvic floor up and we draw the navel in and widen. When we do this, we shouldn't feel the pelvis rock or move at all. Now, when we're sitting in this correct posture, you need to make sure that your screen is also in the right place as well. So if you find that you're looking up to your screen or looking down, or even if it's to one side and it's here and you're moving this position here, that's not going to be good for your back. So do look at your positioning when you're on the computer. Do ask if you're in an office environment or work environment, there'll be people there that will help you get in the right position and just change your positioning of your computer, etc. So hopefully that's helped with your posture. Do try it out and just see how you feel. Initially you'll find it a bit odd and you won't be able to stay upright for too long. Just hold it as long as you can, rest, and then occasionally just bring yourself back up. Gradually increase the amount of time that you're standing in that upright position. Okay, I look forward to hearing from any of you if you've got any questions about posture and how we should be holding ourselves. Please do email me or phone me. I don't mind. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.